Hey guys, Square with Camel ADV products. I'm going to do the install video tonight for the Camel Toe side stand for the Honda Africa Twin. The stock side stands are cast aluminum and can bend and break. So we've created a heavy duty all steel side stand. Install is quick and easy. Should take you less than half an hour to do it. Just basic hand tools. We'll get started. So to get the new stand on, obviously we have to take the old one off. There's a couple of fasteners here. We've got a 14 mil here. On the back side, you have your side stand safety switch, so you can't put the bike in gear, let the clutch out and ride away when you have the side stand down. There's an 8 mil bolt on the back side here that you're going to have to take off so we can get the switch off. If you start here and just wind that out, you'll break the switch. And we've got some vice grips here. We're going to yank the springs off of the side stand. If you have a spring puller, that's the preferred way to do it. I don't have one that's strong enough. All I have is sizes for exhaust springs, which would end up just breaking. So we'll do this, and we'll definitely have to wear safety glasses when we do this. The springs can go flying, make a mess, so just be aware of that. So we're going to grab our vice grips, and I'm going to clamp on there's two springs here. There's a little guy and the big one. The little one you can do by hand. The big one you'll need the vice grips or spring puller for. And make sure you have them nice and tight or they'll slip off. Just make sure nobody's standing behind you when you do it. If you have an extra person to hold your bike, to make sure you don't pull it off the center stand or off the bike stand, that's definitely helpful. And then the small spring just by hand is fine. Okay, so we're going to come down. We're going to take off this fastener here, which holds the side stand switch on. And we can wiggle the switch off. Once the switch is out of the way, the 12 mil bolt is accessible. So you're going to put a wrench there and one up front here. This is a 14 on the front. And just crack those loose. And that's it there. Often when you take this bolt out, the bushing is going to stay in the side stand. And if the bolt is in there, or if the bushing is in there, I should say, the bolt can be out and the side stand is still there. So sometimes you'll need to take a flat blade screwdriver and push it through this side. This bike is brand new, so there's still grease on the bushing. If your bike's got a few miles on it, you may want to smear a little bit in here before you put it back together. Side stand on, put the bushing in, bolt back in. Put the nut back on. Now on the back of your safety switch, there's a little tab here, and this rotates around as the side stand is up and down, and it drops into the notch here. So there is a notch also on ours, so you just need to make sure you get that lined up when you put it back on. Like so. And then we're going to put the small bolt back in. This is going to get a little bit of Loctite on it. A little dab of Loctite. And before you tighten that up, just double check that you've got the tab from the side stand switch in the pocket, and you'll know it'll be sitting up too high if it's not in properly. Grab the spring again with the vice grips, put the open side of the loop to the top, hook it over the front, Just make sure when you do this, you don't pull it off the center stand or off of your bike lift, like so. I'm going to take the small guy, I'm going to feed it through the middle of the big spring. Give that a hook. And again, you can grab it with your vice grips. So we have our installed camel toe side stand. If you have any questions about the product or the install, get a hold of us, info@camel-adv.com. Thanks for watching.